Welcome to another episode of New to Me. I'm Stephen Michael Zach, and today I have finally got my hands on an Aputure Light Dome Mini 2. Let's go ahead and take a look. Now this is $129, about $130 at the time of the recording of this video. And let's check out some technical information there. And now that that's over, let's go ahead and check this out. Now, this is a very, very nice case. Very, very well made. Definitely the quality you expect from Aputure. Zippers feel rock solid. Inside, you're going to get this little bag, which we'll go into. You are going to get something that surprised me, and that is you are actually going to get a gel holder. I did not think that this came with the Light Dome Mini, but it does. And this is awesome. This actually magnetizes in, and this actually opens up, and you can put all your gels in there. Super, super cool. Love the fact that it came with a gel holder. And finally, inside, you get the mini dome itself, and it is super small. You do get instructions, which you don't really need. The inside of the case is very nice as well, very well padded. Let's take a look at this little nylon bag. I've already opened this, so I'm cheating, but you're going to get your grid, honeycomb grid here. You're going to get your diffusion, and something I didn't realize is you're going to get a reflector inside as well, which is very cool. So there you go, there you have it, and you're going to get one side gold, one side silver. I probably won't use the reflector, but there you go. Setting up the light is very, 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 very simple. All you have to do is just pull these up. Now I would suggest pulling up a couple of different ends. Unvelcro this and pull up just a couple of different ends just to kind of get it going. That's what I suggest. And then just kind of go around and lock this thing open. It goes up really quickly. Kind of go around here. Maybe lift this end up. Huh, come on. One thing I noticed, you really do have to crank this because sometimes these do not go up. Let's unvelcro that. Make sure this is unvelcroed. You really do have to crank these. But don't be afraid to really crank these because they are very, very, very solid. But they do seem to be popping up as I do this. All right, once you get all these down, you're going to Velcro this. Now, one thing I did notice is the Velcro is very, very tight on this, almost to the point where you can't Velcro it all together. It looks like it just about reaches. You're going to have to kind of go inside because if you don't Velcro all this down, you are going to get a little bit of light leak out the back, which you definitely don't want. But as you can see, it just barely makes it. In some places it doesn't. You have to really go on the inside and really make sure it's nice and tight. And again, there's going to be some open spaces here. So there we go. It's in. That's it. Looks pretty good. Now let's go ahead and take a look inside here. And let's go ahead and put this in, even though I really don't want to use it. It is just simple Velcro here. Just very simple Velcro. The reflector here, and that just kind of goes in the middle. And this is just going to bounce the light and make it a little bit brighter. There we go. And that's it. That's it. It's just so that the light bounces off and spreads a little bit more evenly, makes it a little brighter. I'm probably not going to use this as I don't think I need that kind of that brightness, considering I am going to be hooking this up to a 200X. Now, what I love about this is this just kind of goes, this just kind of snaps, locks in. Let's go ahead and find this. Did I break this already? Huh. There we go. That just kind of locks in. And then you put your gels in there, which is very cool. And let's go ahead and put this on. Just for giggles, we'll go ahead and put this on. Just kind of locks in like that, I guess. And like that. This kind of folds around there. And this kind of folds around there. Ish. There we go. And that's it. And this is just when the light hits it, it'll make it brighter. But I'm not going to use this. I don't feel like I need this. I can put this back in the case. This is not something I would ever use for my setup. But it's there in case you want to kind of bounce and make it a little brighter. But I'm not going to use that. Next, let's add the diffusion here. Adding diffusion is very easy. Quickly go around the edges here. You want to find kind of like this little line and line it up with here. And you want to get it right on the edge. The one thing you'll notice is the Velcro on this is very thin, but it's fine. It seems to go on fairly well. Now, one thing I will say for this is this feels like a plastic bag. It feels cheap. I trust Aputure that this is quality material, but I've had other things like this, and I always hate when it feels this cheap. When it feels this like lightweight. And now maybe that's because I'm not used to quality. I'm used to like getting the cheap stuff. But this really feels like I could actually tear it with my hands. So be very careful with this. I'm sure it's great quality. I'm just probably just not used to it. So it goes in very simple like that. And next you have the grid here. Now, one thing I will say about the grid is you do have this very, very thin layer here. Now, I really wish, let me go ahead and zoom in so you can see what I mean. Now, I really wish that this actually went completely on, like went up completely over the edge of the Velcro. Just having this little thin strip makes it a little difficult to attach. So the way I'm going to attach it is I'm actually going to have the Velcro facing up and just line it out. That's the easiest way to do this. Like so. And it just seems to make sure it's tight all the way around. I believe I just scratched up my table. Yep, stupid. And makes it much easier to attach. And with that, you're done, and you're ready to mount it. Attaching your light to the light dome is very easy. You just want to line it up, give it a little twist, and you're good to go. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Light Dome Mini 2 is this is fantastic. It will be up on my 200X. I really love this. Now, here are some of the cons. The Velcro doesn't quite make it around, and I think that's just because this is new and it's still stiff. So hopefully with time, these will loosen up and I'll actually be able to get the Velcro completely Velcroed together, because there is a little bit of light leakage because the Velcro is not together. I am getting a little bit of light leak, but it is behind, and again, my light is behind a wall, so it's not really an issue for me, but I can see where that'd be an issue for somebody else. I was very surprised to find that they did include the gel holder with this. I didn't think they did, so now I don't have to buy it off AliExpress. But you can get them. You can get them off AliExpress for $50. That's questionable. Anything coming from AliExpress is questionable. All in all, really very well made. Now, I really wish though that the grid, that the Velcro went all the way up the side here, like it does on some other ones. I wish it went all the way up and pressed all the way against here, not just have like a little thin strip at the bottom. That was just a little bit difficult to kind of get right because there's not as much Velcro as, say, on my Easy 38-inch Octagon softbox. So I wish there was more Velcro actually on the honeycomb grid. And the diffusion is that kind of plasticky feeling material that I always say is cheap. Now, I'm not sure if that's because I'm just used to really cheap stuff or whether this is the cheap stuff. This feels more like the plastic that came on the Rotolite Neo softboxes that I sent back. But I'm going to trust Aputure and trust that it's good quality. But it does have that kind of like showery curtain plasticky, it does have that like really plasticky feeling to it. But it seems to work fine and the Velcro is good on it. So all in all, pretty rock solid. The quality is very, very good. Feels very solid. It feels built very well. Now, can you go out and get something cheaper? Probably, but when you're paying for this, you are paying for quality. One thing I would do is this might be available in your state, is sometimes when you buy something from another state and they ship it out of state, there is no tax. So see if you can kind of get that deal along with free shipping, and then you will pay exactly $129.99 or whatever this is, about $130, but you'll pay exactly what is on the page. That is what I did. I highly recommend you doing that. But all in all, really solidly made. I will be investing in probably a Light Dome or another Light Dome Mini, depending on how much space I think I'm going to have over there. But all in all, the Light Dome Mini 2 is rock solid, and I highly recommend it. And I can't wait to stick this up on my 200X. So that's it. Those are my thoughts, but I want to know yours. So leave your questions and comments in the notes below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to mash that bell button to be notified when we drop a brand new video. And feel free to use the links below, as it helps out the channel. I'm Stephen Michael Zach, and this is New to Me.